Welcome. We're going to be talking over the next while about relationships because we're always in a relationship. And what I found over years with working with clients is that people don't understand what expectations there are around relationships. And it's what I call the unspoken contract. So we're going to talk about that unspoken contract, but we're going to call it the third circle. That's the name of the book. And that's what we're going to be talking about. So what is the third circle? Well, the third circle is the first circle is you, second circle is me, and then the combined of those two make the third circle. And that third circle is the unspoken contract. It's what we expect from each other, what we want from each other, and what we're prepared to give into that third circle to make it vibrant, to make it healthy, to make it strong, and to make it alive. And everything we do and everything we say goes into feeding that third circle. So when you're working with each other, or when you're thinking about a lover or a boss that's not that friendly, think about what goes into making your boss the way he or she is, and what you can do to make that third circle flourish. Because we all operate on our values, on what we believe is right for us. But do you know what's right for you? And part of the third circle protocol is really understanding your values, what's important to you, who you are, and how you live your life, what your priorities are, what you're prepared to give to that third circle, and what do you absolutely need for yourself. But for now, I'd like you to really think about the relationship with yourself. Because ultimately, you take yourself everywhere you go. I mean, we all do. And sometimes we wonder why things don't work for us at work or in personal relationships or with our in-laws or with our teenage kid. Why don't they work? And it's always the same thing. We take ourselves everywhere we go. So who is the we that we take ourselves? What are we? Who are we? So what I'd like you to do is to consider what your values are. What do you see yourself as in the way of character, personal character? Is it important that you're kind? Is it important that you like to be heard? Is it important that you feel empathy? Is it important that you want trust? What is it important for you that is your value system? And once you know that, then you'll know what you stand for. As long as you live your values. The minute you stop living your values, for instance, if you're not kind to yourself or you don't tell the truth to yourself, then you're not living your values and your boundaries are very weak. Once you've found out about yourself, and there's more of that in the book on how to do that, then you transfer that to other people. And you'll find that over the series of videos that we're going to do, plus in the book, we talk about relationships with yourself first, relationships with your partner, your lover, relationships with your ex-partner or lover, we all have those, relationships with your kids, relationships with your employer or your employee, relationships with your in-laws, relationships with the professionals in your life. What about when you go visit the doctor and you feel like you've been shortchanged? Relationships with your lawyer or your personal trainer or your dentist. In every single case, doesn't matter where we are, even going into supermarket and buying our groceries, we form a relationship with that cashier. The cashier expects something from us, and we expect something from them. So every aspect of life, we're forming that third circle. Over the next few videos, we're going to get into depth on how to improve and maintain good relationships with everybody, including the unloved ones in your life, because we all have people that we're not crazy about that happen to be in our life. So with the professionals, with relations, with exes, we're going to be talking about that over the next few video segments. So I look forward to seeing you again. And by the way, if you have questions, please don't hesitate to connect, and I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you.